Greetings and welcome all to the Undiscovered Universe, the Nature and Science. This is your channel name. Now today in our Vision 2050, what we are going to see is there is something called ego. That is the journey of life. So from the starting, from birth to death, it's a journey. We keep going, facing everyday different problems, everyday different things, different days you have different peoples. You're listening to different voices. You're seeing different things. So many times we stuck up in life because of our ego. How? We'll see when the relatives, egos mostly, it works more with the relatives and friends only. Others it won't work out because they don't, nobody bother about you and you bother about no one. That is there. But only whenever there is a misunderstanding, somebody tells you something, and your ego will come and stuck in between, and you cannot move out from there. It is a great problem people are facing. So, this how to overcome this ego. This is the today's this thing. We will see with a story in this. How can we overcome this ego and be normal like anybody else? But you cannot see. Nobody want to be develop an ego in them and start sitting separately. It is nobody like that, but it happens. So how we'll overcome that? That we'll see. Today in Vision 2050, the group of people in Nilgiri district, what we are trying to do is, we will find out the people who can think beyond the present things. Present, whatever things are there. You think about yourself, think about your family and your society and your that is your geographical surroundings and your nation and this globe. Go from away from there, you find all globe to be human being, and this globe itself, it is human being and non-human being, everything. And beyond that, we can still go further and see. You can see some other stars. You can think of that, how that star is working, how it is able to, if you take sun, how it is giving sunlight. How this from where sun is getting light and how it is giving. I guess you can think. There is a way of thinking. So if you think sun also, we are limiting our that is thinking. That is called what they say. Quality of thinking. What you say, we are limiting our thinking. So you should not. There should not be any limit. But see, what we want to find out is, God has created this human being. Now, we have to think how this human being thoughts can go beyond that limitations, beyond that origin. There is no border is there, no that is limit is there. Beyond the limit, it's going. Suppose if you are thinking about a sun, if you think about sun, the sun, if you think about the sun and how it is giving light, and you are seeing that, it means you are limiting. There is a limit. We are thinking about the globe, how the people and living our earth means, we are limiting little smaller also, smaller, because sun is a star and a planet is a that is earth is a planet. So you think about earth and think about sun. There also you are limiting. And further you go, you limit about some other stars. There may be some other stars, same people. See, as what the Indo this culture, there is something is called Maya Bhumi is there. Maya means that is mystic world. So what is that? Same type of this life is going in some other star also. There also people are same thing is going. What they are here, one is little front going, then what are they doing? Then other will follow that. So something Earth, like Earth, there may be some other star planets may be there, some other stars may be there. If you think that also, you are limiting your thoughts. You are just, there is a boundary for that. You are seeing the boundary, but we have to go beyond our beyond the boundary, and you start thinking. So where you can go further? Further, if you see, if you think galaxies you think, there is also a limit. So what we are planning to do is we find out the people in this earth on the globe, that they could think there is no limit at all. Which is that, like that there is no limit. If you get galaxies, there is a limit. So there is a limited galaxies may be there, maybe more are there, but there will be it may be countable. But if you go further and further, there will be space and time. These things are limitless. There is no end for this, indefinite. So if you take that time is indefinite. Can be from when it started, nobody is knowing. When it is going to end, that also we can't imagine. So it's the same way space. The space only, all the galaxies, stars, Earth, Sun, everything is there. So you go in, we are going to and time and soul. The space, time, and soul. These three things, when they meet in a particular place, and that's a coincidence of that is called amalgamation. So what will happen? So we have to go beyond our industry. First, you are taking ourself, our family. You are leaving our family and going, leaving our religion. There are too many religions are there. Because of religions, only a lot of problems are coming. So religions, our thoughts. See, one more thing we can say is, our thoughts arising from our mind. It depends upon what are the things. Why, how everybody is thinking. What is the thinking process? So we think as per our knowledge we are having, as per our brought up and birth and brought up, and your religions and your society. And this, if you go beyond that and you started thinking in a very large, at large, there is no, that is indefinite thing, then our problems, most of the problems will be solved, because we get angry, we get jealousy, these and all. Why it is like that? It is because of our thinking, thoughts only. Because of the parents, before that, our ancestors, we take some 1,000, 10,000, 5,000, 1 crore years back, the people started like this, it is start going up. Now, if we are able to divert the thoughts to an unlimited, limitless object, that is called space and time, then we start thinking about that. It's just nothing else. Say, if you are thinking about your own, you will have a lot of problems. Say, so many problems are there. If you think little wider going, your problems will be suppressed. So when you think about the very large earth, that is not earth, earth is not a large, it is a small one. But we think about the space and the time. These are very large. We don't have any limitations for that. So our small problems will just vanish away. So one thing we can see, people when born, they are born with a healthy body and mind. When they die, they will go in a unhealthy, they will become weak, body will become weak. Why God made like this? So instead of this, so tomorrow if you have to go, you have to prepare yourself, and you have to go for the next that is duty what is given to you in the next birth, maybe birth or maybe we don't know what can be the birth. But what we can do is, we can just think of now how we can prepare for the next task which is going to given to us by the nature. It will give you, or this soul may merge with the nature and it is no more. There are the two possibilities. One, it can be taking in different transformation of the soul. So it is in this body, we go to some other body or some other animal or planet, whatever it is, or it will vanish off. It will just, if you take one handful of water from the sea and you throw it inside the sea, what happened? That water is nowhere, it is visible. That is, it already become water like the sea water. Even if you have good water also, it will mix with that. Like that, it may be, there may be chances that our soul, whatever we are lived for the first birth to death, so it may be no more in the next after your death. So that we don't know. We we can't say all these things because anything is possible in a theoretical. See, man has learned everything, but whichever they are unable to do, it is still pending only. Nobody could go further and find out something in that. What is death? What is birth? Why birth? Why death? Why problems? Why sufferings? Why illness? Today's questions we have to arrange on questions every day. Today we will find out some people will do something which is nowhere. We cannot just imagine that they will do like that. Maybe your relatives or maybe somebody else. So you cannot imagine that like this some people will do. They will do such a police or such a that is called useless things. So we cannot even think that they will do like this. Why they will do? They are doing. Even for a good parents and your family, you have to come across like these people are there. So this question answer we'll see in the end of the video. Now before going to the video, now what we'll do is before going to our question, we will go to our story about what? Ego. Ego is the very characters bad in the character. Suppose it's all there, you get angry sometimes and you just forget it and get jealousy, get fear. So many bad things are there that you will come across and it will go off. But ego is one thing that will never go off. It will be there till you die. So you have to see how we can overcome this. Now we will go to a story. There was a school. The school every year, that school take the children to a fun trip. So they want to make a fun. Every year, the school children will go on for one day, and they will have a fun for a full day, and they will come back. This is what the program every year. So this year also the same day it was informed to all the children that we are going for a fun trip from our school. So all are to come at this time, and all are agreed. And when the day come, the day school as it is like a holiday. So all the children they got into the bus, and bus is going on a trip. So after reaching some distance, there was a tunnel. So they have to cross the tunnel to go to the destination where they want to go for picnic. So when they're going through the tunnel, what happened? First bus entered and went, and it has gone some more inside, and going to middle of the tunnel, the bus top roof was stucking up. Then that driver got surprised because every year that driver only taking the bus, and every time he could go freely, no problem. There was no such problem. This year how it has become problem, we don't know. That is, he was confused. So he was thinking, last year also I came, there was nothing problem. The bus could go properly. And now what happened? On seeing this bus stuck up, many people they came to see tell something about this, and somebody just suggested, now we have to bring some that is road breaker and bring that mud and all you have to take out, and then only can take out the bus. Somebody told we can only pull the bus. Some carman came, he put a rope and tied the rope in the car and bus, and he tried to pull, but the rope was broken. So everybody is giving some idea, so nothing is worked out. So bus got stuck in middle. Then all of a sudden the driver asked, last year also I came, last 2 days back also I traveled through this 1 week back before also. Now I don't know how it has happened, this bus got stuck up at the top. So that meant last week only they put they made the road all right. So little the road is improved, increased, right? That is you are right. That is the bus is going correctly last week. But this week only what they did is they put some road made little height, so the bus is hitting on the top. So on seeing this, he agreed. Okay, they increased the height of the road is increased. That's why the top roof is hitting the uh, tunnel height, tunnel roof. So everybody is like that giving suggestion, and finally children just got down and they think how to now we have to go back. Yeah. Then the other time one boy got up and told, now what we can do is instead of bringing the earth breaker and taking out all the muds from the tunnel, it is a very big work. Another thing, if you are pulling the car also it is not coming, so it is very difficult. So what we'll do is we will reduce the tire air pressure. So it will be reduced, means bus height will reduce. So you can take out the bus outside. So everybody got very surprised how this boy is telling this good idea. A very simple idea. Otherwise, it is a very big task to take out the bus from there, because it is a tunnel. It is made up of earth in all the sides. Some mud will fall down. Anything may happen. So this boy has given idea. Then finally they could reduce the air pressure a little less. So they make the took out some hair from the that is tire, and bus got height got reduced and the bus could come out. So like this only in our life also, many times there was we will stuck up at many problems, many places. Just stuck up. Our journey of life is just like a bus journey only. So everywhere we will stuck up somewhere. Somewhere your family is stuck up or we stuck up. When you stuck up, we just think we must just think in the that is called the matter with a free mind. You should not think some keeping something in mind and talking to ego, keeping ego in mind and talking something else. So it is like a children, like a boy. You should be free and to think, free to that is think in your mind, and you can come out from all the problems that people are facing in journey of life. So the ego is the only problem that creates, that is more dangerous than any other uh, that is bad habits. So we are in this story. What we are trying to tell is be ego free, be free of mind, and think that what we can do and what can be done to pass through the journey of the life. The journey of life is looking very simple, but it is actually not. Actually, it is not so simple. So things for even maybe a rich man or maybe a poor man, anybody getting stuck up is always there. You'll go for very speed and you will stuck up in some other places. That may be happen to anyone. So be careful. So other thing, this is the thing you are motivational in this today's story we are telling about the ego and the effect of ego and how to overcome the ego. Be free, be like a child. Always see somebody is, don't think somebody is very big and don't think somebody is very big, small. Something happened to others, it may happen to you also. If it happened to you, it may happen to somebody else also. It is not that it's only a problem comes to some person and some person is totally free from the problem. No, it's not like that. Everybody has to face all the drama. When music you are listening, that even small single beat also everybody has to listen. That is, nobody can escape from. I will listen only the good beat. All small beats or big beats. No, all the beats, everything you have to listen. Everything you have to. That is, you manage the things. This is the thing we are telling about this. Now we'll come back to some normal issues. Normal issues what? See, in our, that is society can say, people are getting tired up because many are moving out of our villages, and some people they never even go back. It is very difficult for them because what you have to see is when you are going from here hill station to lower the plain places and coming back, and you should, unless you have a proper facilities, it is very difficult and come and go, because whenever you come back your body will be affected by some cold or something like that. So it is a very difficult task. So people are going out, and they coming back is they find very difficult. But thing is that is we are vision in our vision 2050, we should spread out everywhere, but not with the small petty jobs. We go with the very quality jobs, high paid jobs. No, in another 20, 25, 27 years, what should happen is we should be in a position, our people should be in a position to gather maximum good positions in all the fields of life and become experts that particular their um, profession and passion. There is a passion in life. That is one is called profession, another is called passion. Passion. So we have to be very brilliant, and we should why we see you have to listen, you have to understand English, you have to move with the peoples, you have to understand the peoples, you have to find out the great thinkers who can think beyond our universal. That is, we will find universal people. Suppose, so what is the actual there's a vision plan is there's Christians, Hindu, Muslim. There are so many religions out there. We don't tell they're good or bad, but it is a religions. It is on the basis of religion. Solely people will think, and people will. That is called discipline life because they should not do like this. Should not do this. It's coming. It is a fact. Now we want to create on that is a community in the humanity, community in the humanity, that they are not from this, not thinking about this religion, caste, or geographical regions. They should think always they are the people of from the space, from the different stars. So they are not having any connection with the any other. Suppose you are having political party means one party is there and the opposite party is there. So other things. So we got everything. Beyond that, we have got universal people. Universal means they just think of universal things, not that things already there, the religion, caste, creed, and political parties, or some nations in the geographical differences. So if you they will say there should be one community that we will thorough, we are totally in line with all the this thing, because we are universal people. We will find out universal people. They are just thinking about the development of all the religions, all the cultures, all the places, all the peoples, everything. So they belongs to. They just think that they belongs to. So if we suppose we are going to some other country, and we go there, and they ask you from where are you coming from. They will tell your identity is what, that I come from this place, I come from this place. So when these universal people, which we are going to tell, these people should do what? They should tell that we are from the space, we are from the time that is indefinite, that is power. That is power means we can't. You cannot say this power or something like that. Whereas everything is which includes everything in that. We are from that place. So instead of telling I am from this country, I am from this country, I am in America, I am in something prefix. So already. So how these people, that universal people, should introduce themselves. We are the people of the space. We take care of everything. All the galaxies, all the, that is even this earth and sun, everything we just take care of. They should be feel free to at least thinking. See, we cannot do much more things. If you want to go to sun, or if you want to moon and do something there, that is your individual country's wish, individual people's wish, individual people's, that is wish. We just think that we are not from any star or any galaxy or anywhere. We are from the space which occupy everything in this. We just there is nature. Nature is the things we cannot. What is nature? There is a definition we can give, but we should be from the great nature. So that universal people we have to find out some universal Universal means that is they think about the universe. They are from there. They introduce themselves as we are from the universe. We are just not from uh, this globe, or it is earth, or moon, or sky, or some other stars name we can just tell now whatever it is there. So not from there. We are from the sky itself. That is sky means that is the free space. From there we can move anywhere, wherever you like, whichever place you want. If you are taking it a particular star means you are moving that star only. If you are on earth means you are rotating on the earth only. That is, you are not going. You cannot go out of that. So when these people, they just think that they can think of the indefinite, that is, which can be the maximum thinking. Maximum thinking can be the thing which occupies every stars, galaxies, whatever it is there. It occupies everything is there. It is there in it, and it is the space, sky, we can say. So we are from this. We want to create some universal people. They don't have any religion. They don't follow. See, following religion is one thing. It's good. We can't say it's like following religion is bad. But fighting for the religious base, fighting for the temple, fighting for everything between the different peoples, it's not required at all. So we think beyond that, and we think how we can develop all these religions. See, everything is developed. God has made everything. So we have developed. But thing is that we have to make it, use it in a correct way, so that no trouble will come to the same who create this. See, some human being might have created. It is a God. If we can God, we don't know what is God. God might have created the one religion. So it may be there, but we can't say anything about that religion or something like that. But we want to create the peoples, develop the thinkers who can think and identify themselves. You can introduce themselves as they are from they are taking care of everything in this full galaxies. Only Earth. Earth is it's a planet, and Sun is a star. Like that, maybe lakhs of stars may be there. We don't know all these things, but still, this mind, these people should think about very vast thing. So if you are following some religion also, there is some good things are there, some bad things also may be there. We don't know what is a bad thing, because fighting in different religions may be the bad thing. But otherwise, following some religion is not a bad thing. Can't say like that. If you follow a universal religion, that is called, we make a separate religion. That is religion means what? There is no, that is universal thing. We just they introduce myself as if I go to some country, I introduce myself as I am the universal person. I just, my origin as a relation with the space, or all the stars, or maybe one star, or maybe anything else. But in this earth itself, there will be different that is religions, different this thing that we don't bother. That is a thing. That is, if you widen your thinking process, widen your mind, and you will find there is a difference in human activities and human thinking. What we are trying to tell is, so whatever we have in our present human activities, it is depend upon the religion, caste, whatever your feeling, whatever your understanding, whatever land human being learn from time to time, and these things are there. But if what we are thinking, if you change the thinking direction, instead of thinking about a religion, about a nation, about a earth, about the sun, or about the many stars, about many galaxies, we just think of the earth, that is space, sky, which is holding all these things. So that must be the greater thing of all the things. So if you have your relations with that and time, which both are having sky and time, so space and time, they don't have any limitations. There's no limits for that. So space and sky. If you relate yourself to that, say if I'm telling I am from, if I am from one country, I'm going to other country, I'm telling I'm from this country. If I go to one continent, other country, I'm from this continent. If I go to some other star, I will tell I'm from this sun star. If I go to some other planet, some other that is Mars or somewhere you're going, we tell I am from this planet. We introduce ourselves to like that. But when you are a universal, we want create some universal people who can, you can just think that they are the the origin of their thoughts is from the sky, is from the space, is from the limitless time and space. So like that, it's a great vision. But if you do like that, some changes will be happen in the human life. Human total things will change, and we wish all should be happy, like God's kingdom. There's whatever is the human earth should be a kingdom of God. There's no sufferings. Nobody should suffer. Everybody should live happily. Happiness should be our meaning of our life. So we just telling all these things. We share with telling everyone to share this to many people as soon as far as possible. And finally, that God will show us the path, right path to move on. So who is the God? What is the God? Nobody is knowing. Everything it is just like we can take it as a nature. That's all. So it will take everybody in the right direction. We pray the nature to keep all in good health and happiness in all life. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you again.